So in questions 5, 6, and 7, we've just been preparing files that we're going to use in our actual video clip now. So in question 8, here they actually give you the times in the videos of when things should appear in the video. So this is the actual clip that they want you to make for this video editing question. So it says use the files saved in tasks 5, 6, and 7 and the source files to create a video clip to match the following storyboard. All text should be displayed in a consistent sans serif font. Do not use transitions unless instructed to do so. So they say at 0 seconds, the background image 20-bus.jpg should appear, and we should only show this image from 0 to 2 seconds. So now going back to Clipchamp. So just to avoid confusion, because we're making a brand new video, I'm going to delete everything that we've worked with in this timeline below. And I'm just going to remove the files on the left-hand side. You can just click on the delete icon. And doing the same for 20-transport, just delete it. And I'm going to import only the files that we are going to work with. So the first file that we need is 20-bus. So import media. So 20-bus is the JPG file, and say open. And I'm just going to drag it into the timeline, and we just make sure it's exactly 2 seconds in length. So I'm going to type in 0200, enter, and then just trim off everything up until that point. So that's the first 2 seconds. Then from 2 seconds up to 4 seconds, we have to make sure the background image remains. So this background image here, but with the name of the company placed as a yellow title in the bottom left corner. So the two things you can do here, you can either extend this image so that it goes up to the 4 second mark, or you can copy and paste it. So you can click on it, hit Control C, right click, paste, and just move it up. And you'll see it's 4 seconds in length. But it's up to you, so you can either extend it up to the 4 second mark or just copy and paste and then just change the length of that second image to be shown up to the time that they state. That's up to you. So I'm going to just copy and paste over here. So it says the name of the company must be placed in the bottom left corner in yellow. So if we scroll to the beginning of this video editing question, you'll see that they gave us this paragraph before question 5. And they give you the information that we need here. We work for Tawara Bus Company. So that is the name of the company. So to put text on this image, we go to text on the left-hand side. And then we're going to choose plain text. So this text icon over here. And we're just going to drag and drop. And we have to make sure that this text is displayed from 2 seconds up to 4 seconds. So I'm going to just change this to 0200 and enter to find the 2 second mark. And then just drag in the text up to that point. And then it has to stop at the 4 second mark. So just drag it in and then let go. So the bottom left corner, so it's going to be down here. And then we type in Tawara Bus Company. And it's got to be in yellow. So on the right side, you'll see this text. And then you're going to see the color here below. So we just have to highlight the text, click on color, make it yellow. And then you'll see in the question as well, it says all the text must be in a consistent sans serif font. So we just make sure that the font here is sans serif. So it could be like DM Sans, that should be fine. Or you can make it Arial, or anything that is a sans serif font should be fine. It's up to you. So that takes care of the 0 up until the 4 second mark of our video. And now from 4 seconds up to 8 seconds, we have to have the title text and the background remain. So we still have in the 20-bus image in the background that has to remain. And the title, which is now on the bottom left corner, that must remain as well up to the 8 second mark. But now we have a subtitle with the text professional and punctual added to the bottom right corner. So now instead of copying and pasting, all I'm going to do now is just extend the image, but you can copy paste if you want. So I'm going to extend this image up to the 8-second mark. And then this title text also has to remain, so I'm going to extend it also up to the 8-second mark. And then we have to put in a subtitle text on the right side, which is professional and punctual. So again, going to go to the plain text option and then drag down this text and then let go. And it's got to start from the 4-second mark. So just making sure it says 0400 here. And just drag the text up. And then we make sure it ends at the 8-second mark. And this text we're going to now put in the bottom right corner. And if you notice that your text is too large, you can make it smaller. So for example, maybe this Kawara bus company will make that text a bit smaller. So text. And we can change the font size. So making it 23. Then maybe we can also align it to the left so that it goes to the left of the box, and then we can move it around a little bit if need be. So this text over here, we're going to change it to be professional and punctual. So professional and punctual. And because this is going to be a subtitle, we'll probably make the text a little bit smaller than the title itself. So the title text was 23 in font size. Let's maybe make this 20 in font size. And then try and move it so that it is more or less in line with the title. So that takes care of the first 0 to 8 seconds of our video. And remember, you can always play your video to see if it's okay. So if you go to the 0-second mark and hit play, you should see if it works nicely. And you can see it is following what is described in the exam paper so far.